Sheesh, baby. I think we had one more super chat. I think that boom. Okay, so here we go. Jacob Smith, man, with the $2 super chat. 35K of hex is not 35. 35K hex is not 35K of hex, not 35K in dollars. I got you, man. I got you, man. That's still a good amount, man. Hey, just keep building it up, dude. Keep building it up, man. I feel you, man. We'll also build up a little Ethereum. You guys, FYI for anyone that's in hex, but regardless or not, I know it's cool like to like all if you're a hex again, you're all in on hex and stuff and everything. But build up a little Ethereum as well. Trust me on this. Gas fees are going to get crazy. You're going to need the kind of money like just to have one or two extra Ethereum on some altcoin wallets, just so you can pay the transaction fees, so you're able to move shuck and jive and stuff. Because have money in the different wallets, you're able to move. Speed kills. Sometimes being able to move to be able to do a certain action, you need to have the capital there. It's imagine if you had to like fuck, I have to send wallet to this money, then move to this one, do this and this. Imagine if the wallets already have money already. I'm not telling you to have all your money everywhere, but imagine you have an Ethereum here, an Ethereum there, an Ethereum there, an Ethereum there. So when you are moving in the space, you're able to like, and that speed, power kills equals profit. So you have to take action quickly. You can think about it later on, and trust me, when you guys are building up these bags, it's going to surprise you. Like the kind of the gas fees you're going to pay is not going to matter. Right now, Ethereum's cheap. I'm telling you guys, Ethereum's hitting to $8,000 this cycle minimum. 8,000. We are at what? Currently, right now, Ethereum is at 70. Let's call it $1,800. Ethereum is basically at $1,800 right now. So let's do the math here, right? A little bit of moon math for you guys. Damn, that's good. Shit. That is a 4.4x. A 4.4x. That means on average, every single coin that we're looking at right now on the nomics right here. So here, let me pull up the chart real quick, just to show you guys this, right? That means if Ethereum's at $8,000 fucking dollars, that means every single coin on here has also done either a 3.8 or higher X return. So at the minimum, if I take the hex price right now, which is at 8.8 cents, right? Or yeah, 8.6 cents, right? At minimum, when a fucking Ethereum's at $8,000, the absolute bargain bin minimum hex is at is 40 cents. 40 cents. Even XRP will be over $1. Binance coin will be above $1,000. USDC, God, I hope $1. 10 or 2. But and then that will put Bitcoin over $100,000. Just think about that, because almost every coin does 80% of what Ethereum does, and then the extra 20% gets distributed to the top performing coins. So you have to understand that hex could be at bare minimum $8,000 Ethereum. We're talking 40-cent hex. Like, oh my God, when will hex move? Oh my God, oh man, it's so sad right here. I'm so poor. Oh man, this fucking coin just doesn't do shit ever. And that's right, man. And Zen will still be at 0. Sheesh. Well, no, you guys. Zen is at so many zeros. It will be. It's not gonna be at $1. Duh. But 8,000 is kind of where I see the minimum for what Ethereum will hit. The realm of possibility is more like if the $2 hex is my minimum for hex, right? Ethereum hex, just FYI, Ethereum hex. Now, right? Where the fuck does that put us for everything else, right? So if my $2 hex is just for hex, then my $2 hex for Ethereum is $8,000. Where I really see Ethereum hitting is a range between 12 to 14,000. 12 to 14,000 for Ethereum. Because if we didn't get the upgrades, if we did not get the upgrades for Ethereum to the 2.0 upgrades like we had, we probably were looking at like 8 to 10 maximum for like Ethereum, right? But with these upgrades and the reduced selling pressure that on Ethereum, we've already had $1.3 billion of reduced selling pressure because the miners can't sell Ethereum anymore. The staker class is getting Ethereum. Even though the staker class in Ethereum isn't as great as the Hex staker class, you're better off giving it to people who actually believe in your product and business and thing, right? Because these people, even though they're small holders, they're not going to sell off 1% interest they just got today. Where like a large entity has so much Ethereum that they would probably start selling the dividends off as income and stuff. So you're getting just such a massive erosion of selling pressure on Ethereum. We've already literally had almost $1.5 billion of price of the selling pressure reduced off Ethereum. This is why Ethereum has performed so much better than Bitcoin. And this is facts. This is facts. Now, if we put Ethereum at $8,000, we're doing simple jack math here, you guys. Simple jack math, right? So let me go to let me go over here to CoinGecko. God, my eyes. We're at 15 Gwei, right? So if things are like super boring and we're at $8,000 on Ethereum, but things are probably hacked, so I'm probably going to put, instead of doing a 4x on the Gwei, I'm going to do probably a 12x on the Gwei, right? 15 times 12 is 180 Gwei. So more or less right now, if it costs about $8 to send a transaction times basically 12, the minimum, it's going to cost about roughly $60 to $70 to send a transaction, just to send crypto to a different wallet. And to unstake your Hex, it's going to cost quite a lot. But because the Ethereum price is so high, the Hex price will just end up, the Hex is going to become more of a whale game, and it's going to just more teeter up and stuff. This is why the higher price is going to end up, I believe, is going to end up happening, because that higher price will end up keeping a lot of smaller stakes in profit. Some are just going to be out of the money, but we have the P-Hex side to protect us, which is beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. But if we're talking about an $8,000 Ethereum, that's the simple jack low end, that's kind of a shitty all-time high. Just being honest. A more reasonable all-time high, $12,000, $14,000. $12,000, $14,000 Ethereum. That's actually more or less where I'm thinking, but doesn't mean you shouldn't take a little off the table once we start getting those crazy prices. You have to take a little off the table, make the bank account okay, make sure everything's flush, and then we just see how far this train's roaring. Maybe that might be the time to maybe sell 20% of the portfolio just into cash. Why not? Just not saying the whole thing, but if we start hitting $8,000 Ethereum, might be a good idea. Hey, 20% of the portfolio, chic. Let me see. Where the fuck did I leave this shit? Yeah. Take the fucking machete off that shit into cash just to make sure you fucking protect your ass. Because if Ethereum's up 4x, from that point, your altcoin positions, right? So let's see. Ethereum from its all-time low is $800. So basically it's at a 2x, right? If Ethereum has done a 2x and Hex has done roughly, I would say, let's just do the mathematication here. Boom, 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 divided by 1 point. Let's just say 9 for me. So, but basically Ethereum's up a 2x from its all-time low, and Hex is up about a 5x. Can you imagine if we're up another 4x? Minimum, right? I mean, that would put Hex up 18x from its all-time low minimum. That's without an overperformance. So a lot of your altcoin positions right now will at least be 8 to 12 times higher. If Ethereum's done about a 4x, your altcoin positions should be roughly, from right now, you should be up 10 to 11x in profit. And so taking a 20% cut off the top of the portfolio, once we start getting to that level, will put about 2 times the money you put into the market. That's some math. You want some moon math? That's some fucking moon math right there. We're up so much, you can sell 20% of the portfolio. You get your principal back and a little extra on top of that. Almost a 2.5x on that.